On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
I mean, if it's shade, it's shade. But I mean,
That's
the thing
so
is,
corny, bro.
they're commenting on your platform. They're commenting on your platform. So at the end of the day, they're still engaging you. So
that don't mean it is shade. Just because somebody say something that they don't like about me, or they have a comment that I don't agree with, don't mean it is shade. It just means that they feel how they feel. That's not shade, bro. Nobody called anybody out their name. Nobody called anybody out their name. They never said nothing about their family, their kids, or nothing. They just said something about.
He did mention her kids. That's how I know you.
Hold on. You can't have it.
Tawana, who you talking to, Tawana? Moving on to our next topic. You guys good? Y'all ready?
Let's do it. What's next? What we got?
Y'all sluggish, man. Y'all need to get some of this act right.
Sluggish.
Some of this act right in y'all system.
I wish, I can't wait till I get my glass of wine back on the show. That was she was famous.
Look at his mug. It's so appropriate. That mug is good.
My wine was famous. I can't wait because I need wine to deal with y'all. Y'all, my anxiety be up. I need wine for this.
No one told me I needed wine.
Yeah. Next time, bring your wine. Josh, are you sober? I don't think so. I don't think Josh is sober.
Why are y'all trying to blast me? Like, what's going on, man? I have done nothing to any of y'all, and I'm over here getting blasted every which way.
Are you being emotional? No, I'm just playing. I'm just saying. I'm just talking.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna play this little video. Salt Bae is back at it again. And obviously that woman wanted her lamb. She clearly stated it on the video for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I definitely want to get you guys' thoughts about this. I know it's all over the place, all over the media. People were saying this and a little bit of that. But let's talk. Let's start with you, Tiara. When you saw Salt Bae sprinkling that salt on that lamb and carefully dangle it over her mouth as she stuck her tongue out and what were your thoughts?
This romantic. First of all, lamb is the reason I can't give up red meat because it's just fancy. It's just something about it. And I'm just like, it's only three things I want to be fed. I want to be fed fruit. I want to be fed peen. And I want to be fed bougie meat.
Oh.
Go ahead and feed me. I like it, and I like.
Say it again. What's the last one? Want to be fed? What?
Bougie meat.
Mm.
And he seasoned his meat. Gotta respect the man that seasoned his meat well.
Okay, Tawana, when you saw Salt Bae dangling that lamb meat over her mouth, what were your thoughts?
I love Salt Bae. He's a butcher. And he can chop up meat blindfolded. He do all kinds of tricks. He put a whole new level to being a butcher. And he started a business when he was 27. Like, I literally have nothing but respect for him. And he got famous just because he's super extra and dramatic when he put the salt on the meat. And we all are like talking about it. Like, this is like a thing. And this man is a multi-millionaire, like a billionaire almost. With restaurants in Dubai and all over. So I definitely like love that. But I do think that there was some definitely double standards because the woman, she took that meat and she did it all soft, all sexy, and she had her tongue out. But nobody talked about the men who did it. It was several men. I saw like Dr. Oz, I saw some white men, I saw some black men hold their little tongue out and stick out and twist that meat.
a rack of lamb.
I actually saw men who actually ate the meat out, like off the knife, just like the woman did. And I saw of all races, not just women. And she was overly criticized for the way she ate that meat, you know.
Somebody said she for the streets.
Somebody said she for the streets. And they overly criticize women, and you know I'm not checking for that. So y'all already know that's just not. I'm not even about to play like men don't be sticking out their tongues and want the Salt Bae experience. So don't get mad because that woman paid for that meal and went to Salt Bae restaurant for that very experience, because that is what people go for. Because if you look at the reviews, a lot of people say the food is trash. So therefore, they're going there for Salt Bae to put a little salt on it.
That hurt my feelings.
I'm just telling y'all what it is, okay?
All right, Tawana.
Play the games. Yes, JR. What's
I guess the big thing was about the guys, like his facing impressions. When you first saw that, what type of vibe did you get? You think he was upset? You think he liked it?
Which her boyfriend that was with her at the time?
Yeah, whoever we don't know who he is, but his face. What were your thoughts when you saw it?
I didn't notice that. I feel like people be too deep in it. I feel like
how could you not notice it? That was the highlight.
I was not looking at.
I didn't see no facial expression. But why take your woman to a restaurant where you know Salt Bae? That's what he do. He feeds the women.
I did not know it is his face.
He looked turned on.
I don't know how you guys didn't notice it, because that's what everybody was talking about. They even had pictures where they zoomed in on his face, and everybody was trying to see, you know, what his thoughts were.
He looked turned on to me. He was like, okay, take her ass home, and I know what she gonna do with that tongue when we get
time. All right, Anton, when you first saw that video with Salt Bae feeding that girl that meat, what were your thoughts?
It made sense. I mean, it's like we always say, bro, like, she's not his. Like, it's just his turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, women essentially, they hypergamous, bro. And they gon', like, if you put them in certain situations, you'll be able to see and identify exactly what it is that you're dealing with on a regular basis. And what we just uncovered, he actually should be thankful, because what he's uncovered is that his chick is absolutely for the streets. She will do anything for clout. And if the opportunity arose, then she would be in somebody else's lap, depending on what it is that he had to present.
Y'all saw that ignorant comment?
We got a troll. He needs to exit the room.
What happened?
How's he? What did he say?
I like how JR posted that ignorant ass comment about me being a mama.
What did he say?
You know what? Hey, like, you know what? I wasn't. I just saw the super chat, so I was giving people opportunity, so I didn't even read it.
You know,
why is that a troll? That's not a troll. That's just what they feel. This is what it is.
I don't think you read the whole comment, but you also kind of like anti-woman low key, so you probably didn't read it the way we read.
Who's anti-woman?
Your comments.
No.
My comments.
Yeah.
How am I anti-woman? Let's go into it. Give me a second, JR.
I love disrespectful.
Where is this comment?
I'm anti-woman.
I like disrespectful men who think they can challenge me.
Hold on. How am I anti-woman?
He'll be that very man that I'll have doing my dishes and cleaning my motherfucking clothes.
The comment was clearly disrespectful. You didn't see it as disrespectful.
I'll have you doing all that.
It's not disrespectful. It's just how he feels.
Go ahead, read it out loud. Tell me how.
And I feel like
no, I'm not reading it out loud. This is not a seminar. Like, we're not in class. We're not in class. You're not a teacher. Like, I'm not about to read out loud. What is this? The point is that people are allowed to feel how they want to feel, and just because you don't, and just be, you are, and that's true, Tawana. I'm not taking that away from you either.
Right.
But what I'm telling Tierra is that you're not going to silence people or prevent people from saying what they want to say.
It's not about
just because it. Hold on. Wait. Stop.
But somebody could come on the chat and disrespect him.
I'm not going. I'm not gonna have a woman. I'm not gonna have a woman talking over me.
I agree.
Exactly.
Any way, shape,
I
or
agree
form.
with you, Sierra.
I'm
I
not
agree.
gonna have a woman
That's
talking
just
over
true
me.
feelings for real on the inside.
I'm not gonna have a woman talking over me. So this is how we gonna
They
do this.
don't like a confident woman
Hold
on
on,
this
stop,
show.
Tawana. Stop, Tawana. What we gonna do?
Sierra, me and her having the we
Yeah, but Sierra interrupted me, and I need to emphasize exactly how we gonna do this. The point is, it comes back to when people say stuff to me. For example, people say all type of stuff of what they don't like or how they not feeling me or whatever, and I'm cool with that because some of it may be valid, some of it may be not. But I'm not operating based off of silencing people, and that's the whole problem with this whole cancel culture thing. Is if it don't make us feel good. Now you can respond how you want to respond, but we're not gonna prevent people from saying what they want to say just because it don't make us feel good or it don't align with us. That does not mean stop. That does not mean that it's disrespectful.
It definitely was.
It was disrespectful though.
It was.
It's not disrespectful.
And you can't see it.
It's a difference between having an opinion and being disrespectful. It's fine to have an opinion.
Hey, Josh, what you think about it? Josh, what you think about it?
About Salt Bae or the comment?
Not about the comment. You think the comment was disrespectful?
I mean, it was shade thrown. I mean, it's simple as that. That's really the way I look at it. Here we go, bro. I mean, because the thing is, nah. Because the thing is, look. I know when somebody's gonna be trying to throw shade, and if that's their intent. So if that's their intent, I mean, they're gonna do that. So I'm not gonna block their shine. Say what you want to say. We know what it is. You know, it's like, man, you gonna look a certain kind of way saying it.
Okay, so is the shade thrown when they say, Anton, I don't like your milk dud head? Is that shade?
I mean, if it's shade, it's shade. But I mean, the thing is, corny, bro. They're commenting on your platform. They're commenting on your platform. So at the end of the day, they're still engaging you. So
that don't mean it is shade. Just because somebody say something that they don't like about me, or they have a comment that I don't agree with, don't mean it is shade. It just means that they feel how they feel. That's not shade, bro. Nobody called anybody out their name. Nobody called anybody out their name. They never said nothing about their family, their kids, or nothing. They just said something about.
He did mention her kids. That's why I know you.
Hold on. You can't have it.
Tawana, who you talking to, Tawana? You talking to somebody in the comments?
I'm talking about this comment that came up on the screen that you posted is what I'm talking about. And he did say something about my parenting. That's exactly what he did. And Anton said nobody's talking about that. That's not true.
So here's another comment right here that says Anton literally just talked over Tiara and prevented her from getting.
Who is this beta?
That's all they
do. Who is this beta that's putting this up on the screen? Talib. Yo, Talib, you need to check in with me and get my course.
The only reason
is Talib throwing shade?
They call me and Beta, who are not aggressive, ignorant, and treat women with disrespect. That's who they call Beta. You're
Beta.
I think you guys got to understand that people are going to comment. I mean, we putting it out there, how we look, the things we say, our views, and people are going to have comments about it.
Yeah,
they're gonna have opinions about it. So,
and some people, I feel like they need to, be let know that they disrespectful and they rude.
Hey, Talib, I got a free version of my course for you, so you can man up and stop being so weak and stop trying to validate these women in order to make yourself feel good. They not gonna like you either way, bro. They not gonna like you.
I would love for somebody to come on the show.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time, Tia.
Shut him down.
Because the way you talk about women is so rude.
Baby girl, let me tell you something. I date women, but I wouldn't date you because you're not even close to being on my level.
How did you know that?
Not even close. You wouldn't qualify in 200 years to even be in the same room as me. It's a privilege to be talking to me on this platform right now. I am in the room
with you.
It's a privilege to be talking to me on this platform right now.
Thank you.
Don't believe Tawana. Listen, when you get off of here, me and Tawana are gonna be kicking it. We're gonna be talking on the phone about what's wrong with everybody on this channel. So she's trying to get you to stick around on the show, but in reality, it's levels, and I'm way up here. I'm trying to be humble, but I'm choosing violence. I got on my hoodie, and it's not what you think it's gonna be. It's gonna go bad for you if you're going down that path. But just remember, you started it. You started.
No, you
let
did.
you know.
You did.
No,
You blamed what's his face mother in the very beginning. I would say you started.
No, we talking about me and you.
That's
we ain't
true.
talking about no celebrities and none of that. We talking about me and you. You started it. Just remember. When this go the way it go,
Josh, I'm coming to you
I'm
next.
gonna offer you my free.
About that Salt Bae.
My free course when we done with it.
Salt Bae.
Josh, like when you first saw Salt Bae dangling that meat, as we've been saying tonight, over that woman's mouth, what were your thoughts?
I mean, she was a little thirsty, but at the same time, they paid for the experience. So what you expect? You know what I mean? It's like they wanted to get some of this. You know, hey,
Josh, I feel like sometimes you can figure it out, and you got your red pill. You took your red pill for the day, and then sometimes you just going right on back into that turtle, that beta turtle shell.
I feel like sometimes you just know what it is. So if you go into a situation, you kind of expect a certain outcome. He went to go see Salt Bae. So what did you expect to happen?
You know
what I mean?
You're a human. It's like going to a strip club and expecting not to see strippers. Like, oh no, I saw strippers. Like, what the hell? Salt Bae, that's what he do. He chops up the meat in the sexual, seductive way.
That chick is for the streets, man.
That's what he does.
She for the streets.
Well, she for the streets, but her man was sitting right there. So he
is simp.
He for the
and we not validating simp behavior. That's why I'm fixing these dudes. And we changing the dynamic because we no longer validating simps. We're not allowing y'all to use these dudes to make y'all feel good about yourself. And I'm just telling you, if she displays certain type of behavior on public, she for the streets, fam.
I just want the dictionary. I want the definition of beta, the definition of simp, the definition of for the streets. I think maybe that's what it is. I feel like it is a comprehension error on my part because I don't understand why everybody is a beta. What does that mean? They
weak. It means that you're weak and you seek validation from other people. You allow certain behaviors to be perpetuated. You validate bad behavior for women in order to get brownie points. And you're not the man that you're supposed to be in certain situations that would enable her to be the best version of herself. We can go on and on, but the whole point of it is weak men and weak men that validate women with bad behavior are beta, and men that hold women accountable and move a certain type of way that empowers the people around them to be the best version of themselves are generally alpha. If you just want to do a quick summary of it.
Okay.
Anton, I think I got your opinion right about these Salt Bae. Did I ask you already?
I mean, she for the streets. That's my summary.
She for the streets.
It's Tiara. It's like the feminist movement, the domestic woman against the working woman. That's what the beta and alpha is. It's the feminist movement for the men, though. You know. So it's a man movement where it's like, oh, you're a beta man, so you're less than me, and I'm an alpha man, so I say, and so I'm better than you.
Tiara, I think it actually goes a little bit deeper than that.
It ain't no.
I think it goes a little deeper than that.
That's all. I'm an alpha. I'm more better. I'm better.
Let me know, Lapeef. I don't really see it going deep yet, but let me know let me know where it's deep at.
Well, you can study the primates. You can make a study of the primates, and then you'll learn where alpha and beta men are, because that's where they got it from. So go and find that study on animals, on apes and gorillas. And you will learn.
We don't know what Tawana's talking about right now.
You'll learn
just pay attention to the men that you're around.
Beta, alpha, and beta means.
I think I have a basic understanding, but I just felt like anytime a man says something or a man does something that
do you feel like your man? Do you feel like
beta.
Your man is a beta or an alpha?
I would say that my man is an alpha.
Why is that?
Why?
Oh, I'm not gonna go into it because you want to argue with me.
Right.
No.
Ask your question.
We're just trying to see if you have an understanding of what an alpha and beta male is. That's why we
see you already in your feelings.
Like I was kind of curious too.
Off of a basic question.
Setup when I hear one.
Because I asked, do you feel like he's an alpha or beta? And why?
Yes,
so you think that I would actually set you up? I'm not setting you up. I was just curious.
Lapeef, but Anton for sure. He's a little bit.
Because I asked you a basic question.
I answered the question. You asked me a follow-up question
that you don't want to answer.
No, not to you.
Oh, you getting sassy?
Sassy?
Yeah, you getting sassy. You feeling yourself right now? Okay, I get it. Okay,
I just felt like it was a setup. But I would say he's an alpha And I would say that we conflict a lot because he's an alpha.
So why is that so hard to? Why was that so hard to say in the first place? Why all of the extra? Why give us the whole speech, the setup thing? Why not just make like just if it is what it is and there's nothing to worry about, and you ain't got nothing to worry about being set up about.
Him as an alpha, like what the attributes are.
Right.
I don't feel the need to do that, but I will say I think he's an alpha, and I think.
See what you just did again? You did it again. You need coaching, baby girl. Like you prefaced what you was about to say before you said it, and then you said it. Just say it. You ain't got to give us the whole speech behind it.
Him. I listened to your question.
I already know he a beta. It don't really matter what you think and what you say anyway. I'm just trying to teach you how to communicate effectively.
I was gonna say,
I'm just trying to teach you how to communicate effectively. I don't really care about what
it's just a whole. It's just a whole.
I don't really care about what you about to say. I'm just trying to.
Come on, Tawana, help out. Tawana, help out. Help out.
You can't help her. You can't save nobody. Listen, when you come on the show, you on the island.
You don't need no help. Tiara handling her. She handling.
She ain't.
Actually,
Tiara's gonna rewatch this episode when we get done, and we post the clips, and she gonna say, "Man, I could have handled that differently." Or, Anton is so mean. They always go. It's the same thing every time. Come on, man. Let's keep it going, bro.
Oh, that's your like award. You like being.
Oh yeah, girl. Don't you mess up that crown.
I just think you're a devil's advocate, and I'm okay with that.
I'm a truth teller. It's a difference.